What's happening, party people? What's happening? I'm your host with the most, Mr. Ron, with another episode of 40 Years of Hip Hop. Party people, where we review 1,000 songs from 79 to 2019. And party people, we've been promoting it, and another week goes by. Mixcloud, we're actually working on our next platform, which is Mixcloud, aka Forever Hip Hop. And you'll be able to listen to all of the music that we're reviewing. There's going to be mixtapes, top fives, all of that musical fresh content. So stay tuned, party people. Stay tuned, because it's going to be worth it. It's really going to be worth it. And the G-Man and I really think that that's a game changer for us, but also for all of our listeners out there, because we're actually going to give you exactly what you wanted since the beginning of that podcast. So party people, today we will be reviewing I Don't Like Remix, or to be extremely precise, I Don't Like .1, featuring Big Sean, Chief Keef, Jadakiss, Kanye, and Pusha T. This originally being a Chief Keef track, aka Sosa, and not the Sosa from the 90s. That's the new Sosa, And yeah, that was released in 2012 on the Good Music Cruel Summer compilation, which was pretty dope, man. That was some actually really good shit, like a nice compilation for Mr. Kanye's label. So let's take a look at Mr. Ron's week. So party people, what's going on in Texas? I'm Haitian, born in Haiti, came to Canada when I was 6, and to see my fellow mankind, humans, has nothing to do with being Haitian. Just how could you treat another human being like that? We're seeing women holding their children being chased by men on horses and whips. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Texas, the USA, what's up with that? How could you treat another human being like that? In 2021, you think these people came to Texas to steal your job because there is nothing left in Haiti? There was just a huge earthquake, People are fed up of not eating. And they're saying it's okay to go back. How do you know if it's okay to go back? Anyways, party people, I don't want to get political. I don't. But to see these pictures, the footage of my fellow human beings being chased, just brought tears to my eyes. Unacceptable behavior, when you're a big country like the United States, okay, and other people come for help, you don't kick them when they're down, you help them. That's the right thing to do. That should be the American thing to do. Anyways, party people, sorry, I'm a little agitated this morning as I'm recording my podcast. It's just, and yes, I'm Haitian, and it has nothing to do with being Haitian or black. Is you just don't treat another human being like that, period. Especially a human being in need who left everything that they had looking for a better future. Anyways. So, on a lighter note, what have I been listening to lately? Not much. Been keeping busy, However, I have to say that I have to send a shout out. This is going to be my track of the week to Earth Gang, with their song Erica. Erykah Badu's always been one of my favorite singers, artists, and yeah, she's original. I really like pretty much everything that she came up with, And for Earth Gang, this new crew from Atlanta, I kind of see them as the new Outkast. They give me an Outkast-ish vibe. I like them cats. I like what they're doing. I like what they stand for. And yeah, Earth Gang with Erykah Badu. And that's the track of the week. And party people, make sure to check out my man the G Ka-ching Money, as he'll be reviewing Like Whoa by Black Rob, classic club anthem from the early 2000s. Love that track, club banger. Make sure you check out the G Money, as he will be reviewing Like Whoa by Black Rob. So let's go back to our review, party people. Why did I choose this song? So I'll tell you, like, personally, around 2013, I kind of like, I fell off hip hop, you know, like, I don't know, I just felt like the new hip hop wasn't really speaking to me. Of course, I jumped back later, you know, but I think like I took like a good 2 years, like 2013, 14, I didn't listen to much hip hop because I just didn't think there was anything really interesting happening. However, that song I don't like. I really, from the first time I heard it, I really loved it. And it showed that even for an old head as myself, there's still hope, you know. If you know what, if your shit is banging, it's banging. It has nothing to do about being old, new, young, whatever, generation, whatever, you know. If your shit is dope, your shit is dope, period. You know, and that track was dope. That's why I decided to put it on. And yeah, Kanye remix. A lot of, you know, artists that I really enjoy, like Pusha T, Jadakiss. And yeah, it was just a great track. And this is the reason why I put it on. Originality, party people. Is this song original? And if so, how? Well, that song put drill on the map. Now, for all those that don't know, drill is basically like a subgenre of trap. The beat is slightly different, even though it is still like, you know, your 808 basses and your jumping hi-hats. But the main, I would say, the main thing about drill is just like incredibly dark and violent. You know, just like really some hardcore gangster shit, you know. And of course, producers like Young Chop, which is the guy that actually produced that beat, it was kind of like the first ones in that to not commercialize the genre, but to really put it on the map. You know, Young Chop, Chief Keef, Lil Durk, King Louie, Fredo Santana, and Lil Reese. Lil Reese was actually on the original track with Sosa. So yeah, but not only that, what happened is like this genre really like spread, not just in good old gangster Chicago, that's right, but also in the UK, in Brooklyn. And I have to say that it really amazed me because the East Coast, New York, always had their sound, right? And to basically take the Southern trap sound, move it to the, you know, northern East Coast, I was like, wow, you know, like I was really surprised. But it's dark, it's gritty, it's violent, a lot of gun clapping. So yeah, so I think like, yeah, you know, this track is definitely original. And a fun fact, party people, Chief Keef was born Keith Farrell Cozart, was a 16-year-old on house arrest when he first came out. He had an encounter with the Chicago Police Department that turned into 4 felonies after he allegedly took out a gun and aimed at the cops and started running. That was Chief Keef at 16. There was no proof of that, was there? I don't know. Allegedly. Cops versus the young black youth. This is a story that's never gonna get old from my point of view. So, courtesy of Discog, and this is why, party people, for originality, I give it a 4.5. Just a track that helps set the tone for the later years. Not only that, but one of the leaders in the drill subgenre. Delivery, party people. Delivery, which stands for lyrics and flow. So, party people, this track has 5 MCs, okay? 5 MCs, right? We got Chief Keef, Pusha T, Jadakiss, Kanye, and Big Sean. However, I have to say that The lyrics sound good, okay? But when I'm looking into what they mean, I did not find anything that was super interesting. The verse, my favorite verse, is actually from Big Sean. Yep, Big Sean is the one that actually has, from my point of view, has the best verse. So let's take a look. Okay, so of course I'm not Big Sean. I don't have his, his lyrical abilities. So there goes nothing. Wow, we are not one and the same. Niggas, I'm fucking insane. Shit is fuck is you saying? Yo, shit been doing the same. Shit not doing what you're saying. Dang, I told you old bitch she was fucking lame. Turn one hoe to a train. Blow bang my niggas holding that pain. Ooh. So imagine that was the best. Okay? So that was the best. So of course, Big Sean is saying how we're not the same. Niggas, you're fucking insane. You're crazy? What you saying? Almost like fight words. Say what? What you saying? And I believe that I told your old bitch she was lame. So of course, you gotta insult another man's woman, and turn that hoe, okay, to a train. So that means she got, for me, when I see this a hoe into a train, that's like gang rape. That's what I read, okay? That's what I read. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. And these are the best lyrics, okay? These are the best lyrics from that song. Courtesy of Genius.com, party people, and this is why I give it a 3.75 on 5. And again, it's mostly for the flow, the delivery. It's super fast. it sounds good, it sounds good. I guess, for fight words, but hey, I'm all about peace, love, and unity, so I don't really relate to hardcore violent gangster shit. That's just me though. Production, party people. Production, which consists of beat, mixing, scratching, engineering, might I add. That beat is amazing. Fire, fire, fire. So, that beat was produced by Young Chop, okay, who is, I would say, not the godfather of drill, but whatever. He had a first few hits, but it's just, the beat is just banging, it's just banging, and I find it's a new beat to practice your freestyles to. 3 samples deep, okay, Under Me Sensi by Barrington Levy, which was released in 1985. Cold by Kanye West, okay, featuring DJ Khaled, which was released in 2012, that you can actually find on the same album. Also, Sprack Zaruthra by Jim Johnson featuring Ric Flair, which was released in 2002. Was sampled in 8 songs, New God Flow by Pusha T and Kanye West, which is actually on the album as well. Good Music, Cruel Summer, and also Don't Like by Rick Ross. Okay, so yeah, because Rick Ross just did his own version. So did a couple of rappers, and we're going to visit that later on in the relevance category. So top 5. So this is my top 5. So I'm rating the best to worst, okay, or worst to best. So even though it's a Chief Keef song, Chief Keef I find has kind of the worst lyrics on that. He has the hook and half of a verse. So Chief Keef will be at number 5. After that, at number 4, one of my favorite rappers, Pusha T, got the 4th spot. I think that he uses his voice at the beginning of the song almost as a musical instrument. I find that Pusha T's verse kind of sets the tone of the track. However, it's not great, okay? Then we have at number 3, I have Jada Kiss. Kanye is at number 2. There's a cool line that he did is like, they crucified me like they did Christ. I mean, like, yo, to compare yourself to come on. Well, then again, it's Kanye. What am I saying? You know, I should know better. And number one was Big Sean. You know, Big Sean's verse, I think in that song was the best, you know. All right, party people. So, before we get back into the review, at 40 Years of Hip Hop, we use Buzzsprout for our podcast. You know, they get your show listed on every podcast platform available. We were able to get to 10,000 downloads within a year, and as a Buzzsprout member, you will get a great looking podcast platform, an audio player that you can drop into any website, even WordPress templates. You will also benefit from detailed analytics and tools to promote your episodes, such like audio video snippets called soundbite. But for me, party people, you know what? Doing this, I get to generate a second revenue. You know, it's really awesome. And it's something that you can do right now. I'm sure like you know, you like something, you're a fan of something, you know, and you could easily generate a second review just talking about it, you know. Not only that, party people, with Buzzsprout, there's no contracts, cancel anytime. And guess what? After you've basically used the service twice, you actually get a $20 Amazon gift certificate. You know, it's pretty cool. Relevance, party people. So, is this song still relevant? Was it able to stand the test of time? So that song came out in 2012. We're in 2021. It's already 9 years old, and I think that this track is super relevant. Okay, definitely a banger that paved the way for the trap or the drill era. Like I said, this is originally a Chief Keef song that stood at 6.8 million followers on IG. So Chief Keef has 6.8 million followers on IG. The video, okay, the Kanye remix has 8.9 million views, and the original has 28 million views for a total of 37 million views. Damn! So relevant. I think that this is definitely relevant, you know. And for these reasons, this is why I give it a 5 on 5, party people. So a little fun fact. So according to an exclusive by the Daily Mail, Chris Lane's murder was inspired by ultra-violent rapper Chief. Authorities revealed that the accused murderers, James Edwards and Chancey Luna and Michael Jones, were not part of a gang, but were simply wannabes who were emulating the thuggish beliefs of their idol, Chief Keef. That's great. That's fantastic. So you listen to Chief Keef, you murder someone, that's it. You go to jail. All right, party people. Impact, powerful impact. Boom from the cannon. So party people, impact, definitely this song impacted the music industry. It's impacted trap, drill, and let's take a look, because that song went freaking everywhere. Number 96 in the year-end US Hot R&B Hip Hop Song, that's from the Billboard, went platinum. Album went platinum. Also, Billboard Hot 100 peaked at number 73. US Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs peaked at number 20. And US Billboard Hot Rap Song at number 15. On top of that, the remix, the Good Music remix, was certified gold. So one is certified gold and the other one is certified platinum. I don't actually have ever seen this where the song is certified, but the remix is certified as well. Okay, so for these reasons, party people, I will give it a 4 on 5 for impact. And that's right, party people. So, a little recap. So the way I see it, great song, fantastic beat, okay, totally a song that basically influenced the genre. It actually created a subgenre, trap slash subgenre drill. Love the beat, love the atmosphere, love the hook. The lyrics are a little, I would say, redundant, to say the least. So, Originality, party people. So, Originality, I gave it a 4 on 5. Okay. For delivery, I give it a 3.75. Production, dope beat, I give it a 4.25. Relevance, totally relevant till this day, 5. And powerful impact, and I give it a 4 for impact. For a grand total of 21 on 25 for 84%. Okay, so 21 on 25 for 84%. Alright, party people, so thanks for sharing this moment together. Subscribe, like, share, and party people, support 40 Years of Hip Hop by buying us a coffee so that we can continue dropping this amazing weekly podcast. Tune back next week as I will be reviewing It's a Shame by Moni Love. Love that song. And actually, you know what? As you can see, party people, my past reviews were on probably more like modern songs, and that's how I roll, you know, like I like to experience a little bit of everything. However, I must admit, as an old head, it feels good to come back, you know, to the old school, you know, and that's right. So party people, that's your host with the most, Mr. Ron, saying happy Honolulu, peace, and I'm out.